Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Blank Check here, and today we are back, or I am back, rather. I was on a bit of a hiatus there after episode 9. It's been about 4 weeks since I've covered an episode, but who knows when this video will actually publish. There's been a change in how YouTube handles copyright disputes, and maybe in how Hasbro handles them. I'm not sure if it's both, or YouTube's issue is propagating to them. But either way, I still have a preference to go the direct route to get these videos up on YouTube and vetted by Hasbro before they get to you guys. It might take a little longer, but it feels nicer not to circumvent them. It's easier access for all of you guys once it is up, and it's actually better for the channel the way YouTube's algorithm works. Now that we are at the mid-season hiatus, I'm going to tackle episodes 10 through 13. My cat just slammed her face into my desk. But hopefully all those episodes will be okayed and out to you guys well before the season picks back up during BronyCon, actually, I think. That'll be a big deal. Anyway, this is Season 9, Episode 10, Going to Seed. I don't know if that's a play on Going to Sea or if I'm missing some other reference. Is someone going to a farm, learning how to do it the Apple family way? Could this be the return and possibly farewell of Babs? Maybe it's a random plant episode, I don't know. I've been pretty busy the past week, including a week-long trip across the country for work, so I've been spoiled on very little of what I've missed. This one is still blind, so hopefully it has some surprises. Ladies and gentlemen, let's seed what they did here. Ha. Alright. Apples! Who would have guessed? A seed episode. Good boy, Rooster. You done your job good. Oh, what? Winona gets pancakes!
I know we've had this day marked on the calendar for quite a while, but it's finally here.
Oh, Big Mac is so exhausted.
Sure is. What?
The doggy's better than I do.
A harvest 100 moons in the making, when every apple comes ripe at the same time.
Oh,
Big
boy.
Mac's been up late working on this schedule so we can be sure not to miss a single
Make
trip.
a wish.
All it'll take now is a few days of hard work. Who's with me?
Who's gonna... Matt gonna break a leg?
That looks like a lot of work. Oh, don't you
Need to go on a vacation.
We got this confluence under control. I got us some help.
That's great.
Nice
Granny.
grammar.
Twilight and the others are too busy.
Good
at
lexicon,
school.
Granny.
We could sure use some more muscle. Who'd you get? Brayburn? Honeycrisp?
Even better.
Tell me Babs. Oh, please, tell me Babs is here. Oh, no! Oh, it's the one with all the cats.
Howdy, y'all!
Goldie Delicious? Yes!
Now that's how you wake a pony up.
Cats on the apple farm. It is, yay!
Granny told me y'all could use a helping hoof with this here confluence, so I came a-running.
Well, with the harvest this big, we're grateful for all the help we can get.
You know, I wasn't expecting it, but I'll take it. All right. She's pretty cool.
Bad y'all ain't ever caught the great seedling. He'd granted you a perpetual harvest, confluence or no.
Ooh, a magical apple deity.
Great seedling? Well, now, I haven't thought about that old mare's tail for years.
The great seedling ain't no mare's tail.
I seen it myself.
Spirit.
I was there.
The
Ooh.
colors of the harvest that travels from farm to farm, daring ponies to catch 'em. And those that have the ingenuity are rewarded with crops that are always in bloom.
Looks like
And he's as real as you and me.
the new changelings mixed with the
Cool.
Neeric. Or Kieran.
Loved setting traps for the great seedling when she was a youngin'.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's outgrown the whole thing by now.
She don't believe no fairy tales. There ain't no such thing as magic in this world.
Catch 'em! Who's with me?
Oh my goodness. Alien hunting. This is fun. I don't know. This could go a lot of fun ways. I'm okay with the premise here. It's not inherently regressive of any characters. Looks like a good outing. And maybe Applejack will learn something about respecting her elders, because, you know, there's one thing Applejack's about, it's about rebelling against her familial authority. This is like Ghostbusters 2016.
Apple Bloom, you haven't hunted for the great seedling since you were little. Why would you want to start again now?
What a reboot.
Confluence is so big, he's bound to show up. And if we catch him, he'll make all the apples ripe all the time.
I really love those faces that this season's brought about.
That's right, young Philly.
They're so happy and like,
Just imagine, sweet apple.
the profile's nice.
This orchard and
Oh, it's so good.
If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I like the cats too. I want to see a
Don't forget we have actual work to do too.
magical deer silhouette out of cats.
Enjoying the harvest.
I don't mind Apple Bloom having fun, but there's honest to goodness work to do. that
But
just
she
has
better
nothing to do
cut
with
it out.
Legend.
Oh,
This is real life.
and sugar bugger. Apple Bloom can hunt for the seedling all she wants.
You dumb kid.
So fretified about work, why don't you and your brother get to bucking your own selves?
Oh, Granny, hold on. Hold on, Granny. This ain't
Come on,
Alabama.
Let's get to work.
I apologize to any Alabamians watching. I also really like that cat that was drinking the little drops of water out of the faucet. Ooh. I also know Kung Fu.
Two of them, it would have been a pair of pairs.
As much as I appreciate
My
her
back.
volunteering, I'm not sure how much help Goldie's gonna be.
Hey, she has an army of
Of
felines.
the time Dottie, that's my cheetah, you understand, she found out where I keep the catnip. Oh.
She can order them
I
telepathically.
love hearing her and Granny spinning yarns.
It's like Ant-Man.
Looks like the harvesting's up to us. You're gonna have to redo that schedule.
Yep.
And as much as I'd rather
Just paint 'em all orange.
helping, I guess there's no harm in her hunting the great seedling for a day, right? Big Mac!
But she could get so many apples in 24 hours.
Gotcha!
Just snaps his leg.
You ain't the great seedling.
Another one bites the dust. I hope Big Mac gets another episode this season before it's over. He's got some great stuff.
We fell behind a bit yesterday, so we need every pony at their best.
That's your brother's best. We might be done for.
Those cats don't even want to eat. They just want to throw it around and meow at it.
Just up late working out a new schedule so we can stay on track.
Little troublemakers.
Father, I was too excited. I can't wait to see if I caught the great seedling.
Wow, Mac's taking the brunt of work there.
I hope you're ready to cheer Apple Bloom up when her traps come up empty.
What a good brother.
Tony, come quick! You gotta see!
She caught thorax.
What in blazes is all the excitement about?
Look!
Oh,
The great seedling did this, didn't he?
What?
apple circle.
I mean, these sure look like great seedling tracks to me.
Crop circle, crapple circle.
He was here! The great seedling was here! Isn't that amazing, Applejack?
Yeah, amazing.
Is oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be the twist at the end was
Isn't it beautiful?
Goldie Delicious was doing it,
I
but
believe the great seedling was really here.
with AJ being suspicious, I
Neither
think
can I.
we're gonna get an actual
What do you think this means?
legit out and not a fake out.
Be like a challenge. The seedling wants you to know that he was here, and he's daring you to catch him.
You think
He's daring you to buck all the apples.
Shit.
Why, if you set enough traps, you're bound to catch him.
You're right! And that's just what I'm gonna do. Look out, great seedling! Here I
This is the scam. If she sets up enough traps and hits them all at once, all the apples will fall simultaneously.
Nothing like what?
You know what I mean.
It's like flushing every toilet in the school.
Without you distracting Apple Bloom by making some apple tracks and pretending the great seedling did it.
I did no such thing.
You dishonor me,
Tater It
youngling.
would make you say a thing like that.
Well, some pony did it, and she sure seems to be enjoying this quite a lot.
I was bucking apples before you were born.
Apple Bloom's enjoying it.
Uh-huh. I
Yeah,
suppose you two didn't do it either.
wholesome delicious.
Nope.
Big Mac's not had time to think.
True, knows it could have been Goldie's cat?
In days.
I guess them.
Have you considered that maybe
Yep.
it was the great seedling after all?
Those bee
Oh,
cats.
very funny.
I swear, sometimes I think she's part mule.
Racial humor.
Apple Bloom?
Special, I guess.
You know where there's more rope?
Those old people.
If I'm gonna catch the great seedling.
That's a great shark.
That's what I wanted
Y'all
to
should
talk-
jump it.
I know you're excited, but we sure could use your help today. Are you sure you want to spend time trying to catch something that might not even be real?
Yeah, I don't really care about apples anyway.
Great seedling is real. You saw the tracks. You think those appeared all by themselves?
I don't know who made the tracks, but I don't think it was the Great
I
Seedling.
believe in cosmic coincidences.
Because the Great Seedling is just something to make the harvest fun for youngins.
And the dishonesty of the older generation.
And there's a time for work.
But catching the great seedling is helping. He can make the trees blossom all the time.
I mean, you know,
All right. How about this? If you help me with the harvest today, I'll help you set traps for the Great Seedling tonight.
and it's a solid investment. If there's, say, a 5% chance it exists,
Deal.
and it'll give you like a 200 times profit margin, you can work some magic there. Justify the attempt. That cat is so lovely. So well-mannered.
Kinda looks like those seedling tracks, huh?
Sure, if there were hundreds of apples in a bunch of different lines.
Well, if enough apples fell or got knocked down by the wind, maybe. Or animals.
Yeah. Like the great seedling.
I'm
That's an
saying
animal.
There's a lot of possible explanations.
And one of them is the great seedling.
And the rest of them ain't.
And one of them is imagination.
Was a fool. What does that mean? Your sister was plumb loco about catching the great seedling when she was your age. Same as you are now.
And she was convinced she saw him when she was just a filly.
So, do tell.
Yeah, but I outgrew that superstition.
It must have been the last confluency, I reckon. I was supposed to keep an eye on your sister, but she was slipping.
But I am a terrible grandparent. I am not a good supervisor whatsoever.
Back here! You're supposed to be sorting in the barn! Sorry, Granny. I gotta check my traps or the great seedling might get away.
Man, young AJ is really cute. Straight up. What a doll.
Now, where'd I put that trap? Bust my buds. Where'd that young'un get to?
And I was stuck there for 4 days.
She spent the better half of the day stuck in that trap.
I had to start eating apple
And
roots.
missed out on helping with the harvest because
Oh my
I was
goodness.
chasing something for little foes.
Oh my goodness.
I felt guilty every pony else had to work harder because of me.
Ah!
So I decided right then and there I was too old to waste any more time on the great seedling.
And there they had Apple Bloom, and she was, oh my goodness.
We finished the harvest just fine, but we laughed about
They were all together,
years.
even during harvest.
I'm still laughing.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm sorry that happened, Applejack, but it won't if you and me set traps together like you promised. Plus, we'll get them done twice as fast and won't miss out on any of the harvest.
Yeah, if you know where I put the traps, then you won't fall into them and die. It's a benefit for both of us. You survive, and I absorb the magic of the forest. Is that really an effective double whammy there? So I guess the apples were just a coincidence. Oh no, we killed a dog. Well, you gotta make some sacrifices for the greater good. It's all about progress, Applejack. Oh no. Well, that's fine. Come on, guys, watch where you're going. Now, AJ, go test it out. Or, okay, Mac. That works too. That's a strong tree. Poor Mac. He is... Oh man, he needs a break. Someone give the guy just more time.
It was fun sitting up all those traps.
A hyperbolic time chamber.
I forgot what a good time it could be. If any two ponies can catch the great seedling, it's us.
That was a funny sitting position there.
Now, there's still plenty of harvesting to do. So promise me you'll help, even if all our traps are empty.
Y'all lack faith.
Promise. So long as you're ready for the bountiful harvest, the great seedling's gonna give us one of our traps now.
Is that a trap above them, or what is that? Oh, okay. Yep. It's like Home Alone, Apple Edition.
Yeah.
Come on!
Oh, that was great.
If we hurry, we can
Right through the hoop.
trap and still stay on schedule.
Schedule well.
That's what I like to hit.
You mortals thought you could trap
Don't believe it.
me? You will pay for your insolence.
This must have taken all night.
I will spoil your entire crop
Nothing.
for the rest of eternity.
Checked all the traps near the tracks. Everyone was sprung, but they're all empty.
Every trap sprung? No way critters did this. Or the wind.
Those cats are crafty little critters.
Maybe the great seedling really was here.
Oh, she's so happy. Mac doesn't care. He exists, he doesn't exist. Whatever, Mac, just let him go to bed.
I can't think of anything else that could have laid out these tracks and sprung all our traps.
And if he left this many tracks behind, he's practically begging us to catch him.
Mac's like Jon Snow in season 8 right now.
Anything like this.
God, just let me sleep.
Well, tell us what you have seen. Goldie, you too. We need to know it all if we're really gonna catch him.
Sure, Goldie and I'll tell you all about the great seedling all day.
Why'd you bring me back if you're just gonna make me work?
Apple Bloom and I don't have time to work today. We've got to set up traps in every row, even the carrots, just to be sure.
Applejack, eyes
You said the great seedling was just something to make the harvest fun for youngins.
on the prize.
It was before I thought we could actually catch him.
Well, I'm young at heart.
Besides, Big Mac can make time on the schedule for us to set traps, right?
I can't wait for the seedling to visit Big
Apple
Mac
Bloom and I are gonna go capture us the great seedling.
and bestow on him the gift of the harvest and the long rest. He's just taking him out. That's fine. I believe in him wholeheartedly. Just him drunkenly shambling around, falling in the trees, getting all the apples out. That's all he needs.
Whew. All right, just one more hill to go.
What's wrong, Big Mac?
Is this right?
Yeah, this is your punishment
That doesn't make any
for
sense.
trying to
How can all
capture
these trees be bare if we haven't?
the magic.
Seems like more work of the great seedling to me.
You can't contain him.
Well, the closer
You were fools to try.
the more mischievous it gets.
You're saying the great seedling is taking our apples?
Yes.
They're taking our apples.
Throw you off the stand.
Have you ever heard of any pony actually catching them?
Those cats are gonna be ground into applesauce.
Stories, but it's hard to say for sure. He's quite the trickster. Guess that's why the reward is so great if you can trap him.
I like to imagine it's just Discord.
Well, his tricks have given me an idea. Setting traps is one thing, but I reckon if we keep watch over the trees that haven't been bucked, the seedling won't know what hit him.
He shapeshifted and played tricks on the early settlers,
Want to stay up with us?
and they built a legend around him.
Like me needs your beauty rest, but you young'uns have a good time.
My kitties can't sleep unless they're curled up on my haunches. But I can't wait to see the great seedling with my own eyes once you catch him.
Guess it's just you and me.
For some reason, I heard my kidneys can't sleep, and I was a little confused. What if it was Mac? That's why he's so sleepy.
Glad no pony else wants to come out, but I'm glad we're doing this.
He was
together.
doing this for his sisters because he's the best
Been a
brother
long time
ever.
since I was on a real seedling hunt, and this is the first time doing it with my little sister.
He just wanted them to be happy.
When did you start trying to catch the great seedling?
I couldn't have been much more than a foal. I remember our parents tucking Big Mac and me in and telling us all about the great seedling. I got so excited I could barely sleep. So I...
Oh boy. Oh, I like it.
Don't you worry, Sugar Cube. I won't let him get away.
Oh, that's good. Flattering position, Miss Jack.
Applejack, wake up!
Huh? What is it?
I think a trap went off.
Well, let's go check it out.
Boy, howdy.
See anything?
We're gonna skin ourselves a great seedling. Say what now?
We gotta lead him into one of the traps.
I'm not worried about scaring him.
I mean, catch. Yeah. It's a Mac just covered in leaves. Bucking like a bat out of hell here.
I think the great seedling
Yup.
stepped in us!
Apple Bloom, wait!
It's like the headless horse. We all have our nightmares now.
Huh?
Applejack!
How ironic. Caught by our own trap. Is Max sleepwalking or something? That'd be pretty fun. Yup. Oh, he is. Okay.
Big Mac? He's been harvesting in his sleep this whole time.
Darn, I was hoping he did it on purpose.
The great seedling!
Hey, you got him.
You okay, Big Mac?
Look at that, first try. Man, dude just wants...
And thanks to all of Big Mac's late
That's
night
rough.
work, we brought in the whole harvest with time to spare.
No wonder you were so tired all the time.
How long has it been? Yep. He shouldn't be that
We solved the mystery, but
rested.
I really wanted to catch the great seedling before I get too old to try.
Unless this is 2 days later.
You're never too old to be a filly. There will always be work to do, but having fun together is something you never grow out of.
Yeah, that's always a fun lesson. That works well. Episodes, even movies go for that one.
Looks like you don't need me no more. Time to get home before Dottie gets in the cat.
All right, where's that final shot of the
About that, I'll tell you.
apple deer?
We're real glad you came, Goldie.
Sure are. Come back next year.
Hey, Goldie's great. I'm glad she's gotten some time in on the show in recent
You
seasons.
forgot to clean up the carrots.
Big Mac wasn't harvesting the carrots, just the apples.
Oh, here we go.
You know what this means?
Time for another hunt.
All right, Easter Bunny.
Here we come!
We're gonna cook you in a stew. It's just the angel being a nuisance like always. That was a weird choice to do the mid-jump freeze. But you know what? It's fine, I guess. Just interesting that they went with that. That was a fun one. Oh, and it was so sweet looking back at the apple parents. It was just warm. It's a warm episode. Just pretty solid all around. Pretty nothing crazy out of character. Not them necessarily trying to learn the same thing over and over. But a good sibling family outing. The apples. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Season 9, Episode 10, Going to Seed. And that was a nice, wholesome time. Fun for the whole family. And with the whole family. About the whole family. I feel like Vin Diesel. Anyway, it's a good time. Nothing groundbreaking here, and no sense of conclusion or finality in any of these aspects. Which, were this not the final season, I'd have no problem with. But as we're getting closer to the finish line, I'm getting a bit antsy. I'd love to see some nice tying up of story threads, send-offs to characters. Like this may be the last episode in which Goldie Delicious plays a prominent role. And I'm wondering if that would be a satisfying way to close her out. It's just food for thought. Seeing the parents in the flashbacks, oh, my heart. Great to have Applejack talk about them fondly. It seems like something that needs to happen. And generally heartwarming to see the whole family out at the harvest before whatever tragedy occurred. I do wish that Big Mac was not sleepwalking, because it would have been so wholesome and feel good for him to have been intentionally leaving these clues to get Applejack back in the spirit and help her and Apple Bloom bond over this experience. That would have been an awesome character moment for him. But what we got was cute, and it still allowed us to get that Applejack-Apple Bloom relationship plotline in all of its glory. And that Mac twist might have overshadowed the moral a bit, taking the spotlight away from it, but I still think it would have been better. That said, solid work all around. I really love those happy faces, those chin up, having a great time expressions this season. I hope we see a lot more of them in the remaining 16 episodes. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. And until next time, remember, don't forget your inner child.